スプリングトレーニングでは投打とも順調に調整を行っている大谷翔平選手。編成本部長のアンドリュー・フリードマン氏がインタビューに応じ、大谷選手の現在の状態や今後の起用法などについて、ウィル・スミス選手が佐々木投手と山本投手の状態についてコメントしていました。
Go through his progression and be able to read and react. It's not something that we're going to set like an arbitrary date and say, okay, now we've got to fit from where we are now to that date. We're just going to let him continue his progression, watch how he's recovering. I'm sure that it will continue to be as good as it's been to this point, and we'll continue to move forward. But what the date's going to kind of fall out of that process as opposed to us having a target date.
Do you plan to let him hit and pitch in the same games this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you guys going to kind of, I know like his last couple of years with the Angels, like he kind of got to dictate a little bit, or maybe a lot, like what his schedule would be. Like how are you guys going to manage his workload as he goes back?
I'm sure it's going to be a lot of conversation with him. What he's doing is incredibly unique, and the toll it has, none of us have data points to draw from of, oh, when we were around this guy recovered this way, this guy. It's so unique that we absolutely need his feedback. He's also so dialed in to how he feels and how his body's doing that it will be an active conversation between all of us.
How do you even, it's hard to come back from Tommy John. It's hard to come back from the second Tommy John. He's obviously doing something, as you said, no one's ever done. How do you even research to plan for that?
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, it's everything with Shohei. It's uncharted territory. It's as unique as it gets. And, it's why my contention is that he's the most talented player to really ever play this game. Just the ability to do both so well. And so now it gets at, questions that we can't answer until he's in the flow of it. And it will be constant communication, just making sure that we're all synced up and able to kind of read and react based on how things are going.
Yeah, he looked really good. I think he struck us all out. So he's in a good spot. You can tell he put in some work in the off season. Didn't skip a beat, and I know I think he'll have a pretty good year this year. So, yeah.
Was he just like fastball splitter in the pen, or did he mix in some other stuff?
Yeah, he was throwing some sliders as well. So just working on those 3 pitches. They were good.
During the recruiting meeting with him, kind of what did you two talk about, and kind of what your pitch was to him, or if it was just kind of based on the catcher-pitcher relationship here?
I was just kind of there. The pitching coaches were there. His team, I guess, was there. We're just kind of talking what we do pitching-wise, and just ask him some questions, trying to get him to open up a little bit, see what he needed out of me as a catcher, and just kind of break the ice and just show him who I am. Show them who we are as the Dodgers, and
Was the splitter good as advertised?
Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty good pitch.
How important is just these next few weeks, especially building a relationship with him and kind of understanding what his needs are going to be for this season?
It's going to be a work in progress, all year, all next year, just fine-tuning, developing our relationship. So yeah, you want to get off to a good start. And spring training is the perfect place to do that. Catching bullpens, catching him in the games here. Figuring out what works to the hitters, how he's making adjustments. Just you want it to get off a good start, and so that's where we're at.
What do you expect? So he's scheduled to opening season.
What do I expect out of him?
Yeah.
He's gonna be good. I expect him to just keep getting better. Obviously, last year was really good, minus a couple starts. Postseason was really good. I see him just continuing that and continue to be really good.
これまでのデータがなく未知の領域という言葉が出たように2度目の手術と二刀流という復帰の難しさが改めて分かりました。最も才能のある選手ということからもフリードマン氏からその期待が伝わってきます。佐々木投手も本当に順調で早く実戦での投球が見たいですね。また二刀流としてマウンドで見られる姿を楽しみにしています。